right, welcome into a video edition of NFR Live. You know, usually I'm recording a podcast and you just hear my voice, but I decided to whip the camera out and put Jeff on the spot here. Jeff Bordelon of Bayou Adventure. Jeff and Shannon, you did a great job with this place. I'm going to video a little bit of the store so our members can see, but we really appreciate you having us here and hosting us. Nice setup with the tables, and you know, we brought in the fish and just a perfect mixture. But it's a great place. Tell us about what it took to actually get to this. I know. I came in and visited you a few times, and you were just beat down, not even wanting to talk. You were like, if you ain't here to help, get out of here.
Yeah, it's been a tough ride, but well worth it. I mean, I think what we have here to give everybody in the community is something in itself, and all your fish and tackle, bait, live, artificial, anything you need, we'll have it here for you. We want to be your tackle shop. We want to, cater to you guys, what you need, when you need it, and how you need it, in a more personal way than just going to a big box store or something like that. But thank you for having us. I mean, host this for you and to be able to be here for you guys.
Well, I mean, Shannon has been my best advertiser so far. She opened the little store the same time I created NorthShoreFishingReport.com. So we both kind of in the same boat, you know. I fight for her, she fights for me, help each other out. Like I said, y'all have stuck with NorthShoreFishingReport.com. I'm hoping you have seen the benefits from it. You know, I hear all kinds of people come to the site, and Bayou Adventure, they send me to you, and then hopefully we hear the same on your end. You know, we come from NorthShoreFishingReport.com.
Yeah, we hear a lot of that, and that's how it works. I mean, it's hand in hand. I mean, nobody grows unless you have a counterpartner. I have my counterpartner in Shannon, and we have that counterpartner together. We work great together, and we work great with you guys and everybody else. And that's what it takes for us as small business owners and different people like that to get together. It helps us all grow.
Find a way.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So, all right, we're gonna start talking fishing. No offense, but we're gonna bring in the real pros here.
Yeah,
we're gonna bring in Captain Andy.
We got them all over
Wicked
here.
Charter. Captain Andy.
Yeah.
Captain Andy's gonna figure out. We're gonna figure out how to catch trout in dirty water. That's what Captain Andy's gonna help us with. For those of you who don't know, Captain Andy, he's joined up with the site, teamed up with the site. He is an advertiser. Went out today, right, Andy?
Sure did.
Where'd you head out to?
We went out to Chalmette and fished the rocks on the wall. We did a little experimental trolling out there today. Tried something different, and it paid off pretty good. I mean, we caught some nice redfish and a few nice trout. A long day, had to put some time in. We didn't kill it, but in really tough conditions, we caught some fish.
That's good. That's good. What does the water look like? I drove over the causeway last weekend, and I tell you, if you would have told me that spillway was open last month, I would believe you. So
I would be in full agreement with you.
Yeah.
It's just it's been relentlessly dirty.
Yeah. Now, the South Shore, I find, is dirtier than the North Shore. When we got on the causeway, we start to see that it kind of wanted to get that good green color, but it was like that chocolate milk mixed with that green. But as we got farther south, it was all chocolate. So.
And it's kind of what the satellite's showing. You look at the satellite pictures, and you're kind of seeing the same thing. Maurepas is just a mud pit. It kind of runs down along that south side over there, and it's just patchy. It looks like almost in the middle it's trying to get green, but the salinity's still down. So yeah, I think we're a ways away yet. And I don't know about the causeway. I just don't know.
What's the water look like? The last I heard, even Bourne was pretty dirty. What's the line? You know, when you shoot across Bourne, you usually see that line. especially around this time, you can find that line. You can it opens up like, wow, look at this clean water, and you know you're doing the right thing by heading to the marsh. Is there a line there, or is? I talked to Buddy. Buddy had a report, and he said that muddy water looked like it was all the way into the marsh the last time we went out.
We found pockets today running in Catherine. We found some good water in different areas. It was cleaning up actually over there in the wall area. It was actually getting better in the afternoon. The water was real dirty in the morning, and as that wind was driving that salt water in, it was getting better and better. So it's one of those things that can be day to day, and we have these winds. When the winds are driving from the west, they're pushing that muddy water.
Yeah.
It starts bringing that east wind comes in, brings that salt in from the Gulf, and it tends to clean it up. So I think we had a good spell of west winds. If we can get that east wind coming back in, it should start turning over. And the rain, every time you get that water coming out of the Pearl too, that's another thing that affects that area as well.
Our minds are with just if we can get a good flushing of this lake, just a good churning, something happened. When they were reporting those tornadoes in New Orleans East, and they said Lake Bourne, my mind went to, hey, maybe, maybe that'll help.
Yeah.
So
pretty much.
But what's your forecast for? This is not a typical spring. Winter. Normally we would shut down. It's just ice cold weather, muddy water, and we just wait for the first break where we can start to see that water start to clean up, and then the water temperatures getting maybe into the low 50s, high 50s, low 60s, and we know it's time to go. What's your take on this winter? How are you treating it as far as the winter going into the spring?
Well, we're on the days we can fish, we're fishing. That's what we're doing. On the days that the conditions are favorable enough for us to go and attempt it, we're going out, we're taking a look. Some days are a little bit better than others, but we're definitely not knocking it out of the park like we were back in December when we went, even into January. So, all the way up into the early part of February, which was just unbelievable. But, I think we were due for some change, and even on the tough days, we're picking up a couple of fish, a few fish here and there. We're having to move around and look for them. The trussel bite's been real hit and miss, but it's not anything like what we had before. But you can still get a few nice fish, and anywhere in that surrounding area, running all the way up toward the Wrigley's, you just have to check the cuts, look for some good water. And you can get some fish, but you're just not going to put 30 or 40 in the boat, probably.
Well, no, I don't think that's expected. And here on the North Shore, we know it's a seasonal thing, speckled trout. So what we've gotten was a bonus. We've gotten trout into January, like you said, early February. So I think we're all happy here. It's kind of hard to gauge. I think it just threw us all off. We usually we'll lay back and we'll wait for that. We'll go out there early, late February maybe, March, and I know you being a char cap, you fish a lot more than like an average member on the site. So I'm just speaking as
we had great days last February on the causeway last year. But, which was mind-blowing too. So it just depends. But our January, we had a rough go. We didn't, it was freezing, and this year it's the exact opposite. January was dynamite, and February was dry.
Right.
So it's just, like you were saying earlier, it's hard to tell. But I say you go and you take a look and you check the areas and you try to find that good water. That's the biggest thing. You make a commitment and you try to fish the areas that are close to you. If you strike out one, don't just sit there, move. Go look, and that's your best bet to get a few fish in these tough conditions.
Well, everybody knows Captain Andy on the site. I believe your screen name is Wicked Fishing Charter, so it's pretty laid out, plain and simple right there. Click them, personal message them, give them a call. How can they find you on the web?
Real easy. Go to North Shore Fishing Report and click on the banner. That'll take you right to our page, and we've got all our information on there. It's MandevilleFishingCharters.com. Or give us a call at 985-750-0670. We'll be glad to exchange information.
Thanks so much, Andy.
You got it, Keith.
Send Mr. Green this way.
Mr. Green!
All right, we're going to bring Forrest Green. We're going to switch gears a little bit away from saltwater fishing. We're going to switch gears to specifically Bayou Lacombe fishing. And when I think of you, Mr. Green, I think of the heartbeat of Bayou Lacombe. You know it, you feel it in you know when those fish are going to turn on. You know where they're going to be before they even appear. So that's how I picture you in my head. Man, I dream about fishing with you because you know right where to go before the word gets out.
Mostly, yeah. Even like today, I went
Don't
down.
back down now. Go on.
No. And I ain't gonna tell everybody my fishing hole, but
I'm gonna get it out of you.
I went down today and the lake runners are just. I watched a guy had 48
Really?
and a 5-gallon bucket for lake runners today, and
That's something I think of summer. You know, the lake runners.
well, it's been so warm.
Yeah.
We only had that really one cold weekend, and it's been so warm and the grass shrimps. I mean, we didn't catch the grass shrimps this big.
Yeah.
And they been
That
catching
makes
them and
that makes
catching
a
them.
difference.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can get some grass from.
And Saga laid at the trestle and at those points in the trees, they starting to move now to closer in to bait up. They pull
the
eggs.
trace trestle.
Yeah,
Right.
the trace trestle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the trace
Yeah.
that goes over Bayou Lacombe.
right. Not the
Trestle.
train trestle with the spectre trot. That's the
Yeah, well, I
trestle
just
by Lacombe.
I have an email
And,
waiting for you. Mr. Green said to go fish sockeye at the trestle.
And the bass, everybody has been catching them on the hoodoo and all that. It's been an awesome year.
Yeah.
You know, beginning of the winter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The winter is extraordinary, different. Like we caught the summer.
Yeah.
It's too high, and the winter is. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
It's been awesome.
So sockeye. Now that, man, I tell you what, that is a one polarizing conversation. When I try to help some people with sockeye, I'm not the best at it. Sockeye is something that you just got to put in the work. You've got to pattern them. You got to know. But once you figure them out, man, it's a really, really addictive sport. Sockeye fishing. Give some tips to somebody. I'm getting a lot of emails. Just people starting out. They go out and catch one fish. Let's just try to help them to get. How do we find? Is it covering a lot of water? Is it a specific depth? Is it a shoreline? Let's take it from right now. The weather's warming up. We got another cold front coming through, but we're going to be those sockeye going to be moving up into those dead ends and the canals and the shallows to spawn.
Exactly.
So what? Just somebody starting out. Can you help us?
We-
If you were giving advice.
Back in the day, we call them bush, Cashierine bush, and they lays over in the Bayou Lacombe water right now. They're in the water. They're in about 5 or 6 feet away. And I normally fish about 3 to 4 foot down. And the sockeye are full of eggs right now. They got more eggs than the other fish. They spawn quick.
Okay.
And I go along the cypress trees up on the north end. I go on the point of the bayou and on the south end, and some of the people die.
Okay.
And you go and fish that and
Just stand
and
up
throw
2
them
foot,
down.
maybe
But you
2
have
foot
to,
under 4.
right. But you have to work like you say. You have to keep working and keep working, but they might not bite today. And that same spot, you go there tomorrow, you load the boat, you go back the next day, they're not there. So when you go there to fish them and they're not there, but you know they should be there, you got to continue going back and forth until you figure it all out.
Yeah.
I mean, fishing is work, is dedication. But they are moving to the shallow. So a lot of the points that's coming out the main bayou into the canal, fish those. Fish a lot of that. And you'll find them because they will suspend themselves at the main bayou and they wait. And whenever they get ready to go in, they do the same thing as bass. And they all go in together.
And when you catch one,
It's on.
memorize everything about where you caught him, what depth, what you caught him on, what spot you caught him on, and pound that area to see.
And me, when I'm fishing a treetop or something, and I catch one in that particular area, I try to throw exactly back in that same identical spot. I don't throw it over here, and I don't try it over there. He bit that, I'm throwing it right back. And one day I caught 10. And I would just tickle pink. I flip it down. I said, will you bite it? Yes. I said, I'm going to try it again. I said, right in the same spot. I'll do that. Bam. And I don't care if it's no more than 4 feet different. I threw it back. I threw it in the same spot. And just like they behind a log, one come out, the other one come out.
They turn, huh?
They turn. And I can tickle pink. You know what I mean? And But some people are fishing, catch one here, and they throw it over there. But they think the fish is around the whole tree. But they ambush in certain areas. They are over there, but then they wait till the bait come in certain areas. That's the rate the same way. You know what I mean? And that's how I taught them. But if you get in the canals that's probably about 8 feet of water, find some bushes that are leaning in the water and fish that shoreline, you'll find yourself.
And just cover some water.
Cover some water. When you find one, spend some time right there. But they ain't by themselves.
No.
Cycling are always together. And I got proof in the pudding. They all look at them over there on that thing over there.
Electronics. You use electronics when you cycle fish.
Yeah.
Okay. What does that look like on electronics on a sonar? What is it? A group? Is it like you think it would be? Can you tell Sakale when you come across them on electronics?
Well, yes, I have learned my electronics a lot. That's another thing. You need to learn your electronics, what's going on, because it will tell you about all the fish. So when mine go off like beep, 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 and I say, I better do something later. And I get back over them and they beep, beep, and I just drop them. And when you catch the first one, then you do the cycle. So most of the time, because your bands, they moving out, they're doing other things, but cycle comes in a big, just like the perch does the same thing. But when I hear that, and I'm in a cycle area, and they're there, because I can go to Main Street, and they got 20 feet of water. So cycle, I can get over 20 feet of water, I don't hear anything. I back it off to about 15 to 14 feet of water, and I hear beep, 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 beep. I said, I bet that's y'all. And I throw down there, and I said, yeah, y'all right. And I mean, it's funny, and I can back it up, you know what I'm saying? But when I'm fishing, I don't look at squirrels, I don't look at duck flies, I don't look at nobody
That's my
else.
job.
Yeah, I concentrate on what I do, and I do good at it. I've been out with him speckled trout fishing. We
cut up, man. I really enjoy going out with you.
Yeah, I concentrate on fishing.
Yeah.
I ain't hunting grizzly. I ain't trying to get to the breakfast shop in the morning. Okay, what are these fish doing? Why they doing it?
Yeah.
And the main thing is looking for the mother lode. And that's what I look for when fishing. The mother lode.
Thank you so much, Mr. Green.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping us out. All right, Georgie Porgy is about to sit down and divulge all of his information about fishing Lake Pontchartrain and Lake Bowen. Have a seat. George Siebert.
The minute I walk in.
That's it, I get you. Take no prisoners. You get any fish yet?
No,
I'm going to
not
make you
yet.
earn that fish.
Still hurting.
George Siebert, Fish Mice and Charters. He is on the website as well. Sometimes he's a little grumpy, would you say? You can call him grumpy, but we call him George. George Siebert, Fish Mice and Charters. George, what did we see? We just talked to Captain Andy, and man, the water's just atrocious out there. They caught some on the rocks in Chalmette. But what is your forecast coming up as far as the spring? What do you think is going to happen? What would you like to see? It's been a warm winter, and we've seen it in the reports and the fish caught off the trestles. What do you see coming up if this warming continues? Because it looks like we're going to have an early spring. I guess all that needs to happen is this water clearing up. What needs to happen for that?
Well, we got to get a lot of east and southeast wind blowing. And when we get that, it should clear up. As long as we can get northwestern, that's what's happening. We're going to keep some of those few days. So we're going to need a lot more water to come in and get it back up.
That's it, flushing it out.
Yeah, it's just staying too low. It really needs to come back up a bit.
So what are you hearing out there? Where are we looking? Is Lake Bourne safe to go into, or where's that muddy water? Have you been talking to anybody? I know you have been out, right?
I talked to a guy the other day by Times Grill. He said he had been fishing down by the wall and in ICW just up on his last. It just shut everything off. Said they weren't catching anything. They weren't even going all the way to the wall. they were fishing all the drains and that shell bottom was right before you go through the water. So he said after that it's been shut down. We had the last couple.
So, if you had anybody, somebody's going out desperately want to catch trout, what's the options? Are we launching? We're going down the ICW, heading towards the wall, those cuts. What would your recommendation be?
I think you're only going to find the clearer water for Biloxi moment. Further east and further southeast you go, it should be clearer because that dirty water doesn't really hit from Lake Pontchartrain like that way.
What do you mean? What do you mean? The dirty?
You know how the water from Lake Pontchartrain comes in Lake Lacombe,
Right.
right. And Wrigley, it just really doesn't make it to the Biloxi.
Concentrated.
Right.
Well, all right, George. Appreciate it, man. Go get you some fish. Sorry to put you on the spot, but I had to get it over.
That ain't nothing. You always put me on the spot.
Chris Basie. Now, for those of you who don't know, made a cold call to Chris Basie, a total stranger who ran an operation called Bass Assassins. And I remember the first thing you said, "You gonna come fish my tournament?" I said, whoa, wait. I got a different plan here. I said, how about you get your tournament a home on my website? And I tell you what, I remember that day. Those members started flowing in. It's all the bass fishermen from Bass Assassins. So I appreciate you giving me the start with North Shore Fishing Report. Talk about your tournament a little bit.
Well, I mean, we're starting off this year. We just had the Classic last Sunday, and it was rough. It was rough because of the weather we've been having up and down. But we're going to start off this Sunday, the 19th. It's going to be our first one.
First of the season.
And right here in Bayou Lacombe. And it's just a fun get-together tournament. It's only till noon, $20. It's just fun. That's why I got into this tournament. That's the kind of tournament I started. That's what attracted me to it.
So fishing from 12. What about any different rules other than the other ones? Are you still restricting it? No lake?
Yeah,
you sticking with that? That's working for you?
Some of our places, yes. For Bayou Lacombe and Bayou Liberty, because of the size, the compact size of them, and sometimes we'll have 20, 30 boats at a time. So what we did there was you can fish from Lacombe, you can go to Liberty, or Liberty come back to Lacombe. But you can't go past the mouth of either one in the lake. And then for the rest of them, Chifunky, you can't go in the mouth, out of the mouth. East Pearl, West Pearl, you can fish through the marsh to each one, but you can't leave them. So yeah, there's boundaries in them.
And that helps with the lesser boats.
Right. They feel like they're more computable.
Yeah.
You're just in one area. You got to fish my waters too.
Yeah.
You can't run off to where you think they're at.
Now this is not a membership. This is show up, pay your due, and
no membership dues. You pay $20 in the tournament. We get a lot of stuff. Ronald comes throughout the year. He does a plaque for the Angler of the Year, and he does a lot of giveaways for the Classic tournament.
And that's Ronald here with RP3 custom lures.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of giveaways I saw. Yeah.
We gave away 4 rods and some tackle packs. So 4 $100 rods too.
Wow.
So nothing cheap, Good.
Good deal, Chris. What's the fishing like as far as I know you don't talk fun fishing, you talk tournament style fishing, so you're looking for big fish. What's going to happen with the spawn this year? Pretty typical. Or is it spread out because of the warm fronts we're having?
It's very different this year. It's already started. I mean, it's pretty much some fish have already spawned out. But I think we're going to see a long spread out here over the next 2 months. It's not going to be a big wave in and then a big wave out. We may get on a full moon, we may get a good little wave, but it's not going to be like it is up north, where it's just in 2 week span, every fish comes up. It's going to be spread out.
And that might be a good thing.
And it is, because we won't get the post spawn slump that's going to be following it. You won't get that 2 to 3 weeks or nothing wants to bite.
What was biggest bass this last year? That was Florida Parish's. What was it? Bass Assassins he caught it. Gene caught the biggest bass of the year. What do you think is going to be the biggest taken this year?
This year, it's probably gonna be around 6.
6?
Yeah, I think so.
Where? Bayou Lacombe? Bayou Liberty? Pearl?
I hate to say it. It's probably gonna be one of the
I
bayous.
know you know.
Probably gonna be
I
one
can
of the
tell you're
bayous.
onto something.
I would say the pearls, but no, the pearls is all steady size. 3 to 4 pound
Yeah.
class. I think it's gonna be one of the bayous. So, either that or Chifonka. It's hard to tell.
Well, Chris, thank you so much, and thank you for your help with the site, man. I really appreciate it. I mean, you gave it a great jump start. Hopefully, we gave your tournament a jump start as well. You know?
I got it out there a lot, so I
right.
appreciate it.
All right, Chris. Andrew.
Hey. My impromptu guest.
That's it. Nice. All right, Andrew Green. Andrew joined as an advertiser with the website. I want to welcome you aboard.
Thank you.
Now, you're not necessarily North Shore. You do fish North Shore, but you're running kind of like a Bayou Adventure in St. Francisville. And tell everybody a little bit about what you do.
Well, looking around, it's kind of like a baby Bayou Adventure.
Okay.
Look at this and see what I got. But no, I do kayak rentals. I guide for saltwater or freshwater kayak fishing, and that's mainly to get people into the sport. As a way to introduce people. But I do that. I'm a feel-free kayak dealer, and do a little bit of retail, local lures, a few different things. I'm still kind of trying to feel my way around it. You know what I mean? Trying to find my niche.
Definitely. So the fishing up there. Well, let's talk about fishing down here when you come down here. I've wrote a few newspaper articles about you and Ava when you fished Bayou Lacombe and in Kane. You've been fishing down here lately?
The last time I came, I think we talked about the trip on the Pearl was the last time I came. And that was in January and just like middle of a spawn. I didn't know what was going to be going on. I show up, bass on the banks, spawn's happening, and I was like, man, I'm getting in the right spot. Because, even being, an hour north, I mean, it just wasn't happening.
Yeah.
It was still that slow kind of winter, a little deeper water deal.
Yeah.
But no, that was a great trip.
Yeah.
That was a great trip.
Yeah, I had to double take the board you posted that on because it was like kayak fishing. You sure he's in the Pearl? I never really see the kayak. I was fishing in the Pearl, but he did it.
And I kind of dodged the exactly where it was question pretty good.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
It was in the Pearl. It was the Pearl River. I'll tell you that.
Boy, I tell you what, you get good information here. The Pearl River.
No, it was the West. It was the West Pearl. It was a little backwater.
What kind of lure? A plastic lure?
I do a little bit of everything. Spin bait and a jig.
Welcome aboard, man.
Thank you so much.
Any way we can work together, let's continue to do it. And welcome to the premium side as well. And thanks for supporting the site.
I love the area, man. There's a fishing culture here that I don't really have in my part of the state. So it's just good to see this.
Well, we're gonna do something. We're gonna bring that culture to Baton Rouge and St. Francisville. We're gonna see. See if we can crank up that shop, get some people in there, and help you out. Maybe link North Shore Fishing Report with that shop.
Perfect. Be perfect. Thank you, Keith.
All right, that's going to do it for the show. Thank y'all for coming out. All the premium members, I appreciate your support. We did the 31 for 31. That was a little personal challenge I had to see if I can jumpstart the site, so to say, in January. I did it. With your help, you supported me. So we're having a good time here at Bayou Adventure with the Fish Fry. Hopefully sharing some knowledge. Guys, we got the raffle. We're going to raffle away some shoes. I got some shirts. We got the 50-50 raffle. Y'all join in. And thank you so much for supporting the site.